Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your timeless message from your future self. The reason why this is a timeless message is because it is relevant for whenever you find this video and you choose to view this reading. It is a collective general reading. That means the messages that come through today may not apply to you, so take them how they fit and leave them if they don't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Capricorn collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the message here for the Capricorn collective from their future self? What would Capricorn's future self like to say to them at the time they view this reading? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have Soar, card number 46. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Waterproof, card number 53. So I'm going to read you the meanings of these cards from the Urban Crow Oracle book, and then we will dive deep into tarot to get you a clearer message. Card number 46, Soar. Have the confidence to fly. Get up, open your wings, and feel the supportive wind carry you to your destination. There are no obstacles in your way. Now is the time to move. Conjure up your courage and take action. Soar brings a rush of energy and an open channel to receive the information needed to progress quickly with confidence toward your goal. It is in this space that blocks are removed and events flow beautifully as you sail onto success. And then you have card number 53, Waterproof. Crow feathers have a greasy protective coating that prevents water from getting through to the skin. You too have the ability to create a waterproof exterior. When we are waterproof, we are protected from others' draining emotions that can weigh us down. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When we are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. Casual insults, snarky comments, and emotional vampires don't bother someone who is waterproof. Being dragged into someone else's drama can take an emotional toll and leave you feeling waterlogged. But when you are waterproof, you can be a good listener and a shoulder to cry on without absorbing their emotions, leaving you free to support others in need. Waterproof asks that you create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. Let's see where we go with this message. I feel like there's a direction here in your life that you want to take, and you could be concerned about what someone in particular, or maybe even a group of people, would have to say about it. Let's see where we go with this message for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What else does Capricorn need to know about this message from their future self? We are clarifying card number 46, Soar, and card number 53, Waterproof. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. In the bottom row, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Four of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm hearing something. Sometimes the songs come in and they're so distant, it's like I can't get past the white noise. Sheryl Crow, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Sun. And that leaves the Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's clarify this now with the After Tarot deck. If you're not familiar with this deck, the images are different and so are the meanings. And we'll go through them as necessary in your reading today. Clarify this message more for the Capricorn collective, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Please clarify this message from their future self. We are clarifying Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, Four of Wands, Six of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Moon. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Cups. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands. And you have the Nine of Cups. That leaves the Two of Swords, the Tower, And the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. This is a relationship reading. If you're not interested in that, please check another placement. Whether this is with your current person or if you're single, like the next person coming in, there will be people who will not approve of this relationship. They'll have something to say that you're with this person, or you're staying with this person, or you're reconciling with your current person, or you're, getting involved with someone. There are people here that do not like you moving forward with a particular partner. Again, whether it's your current partner, maybe you've had some issues. I have the Six of Swords here on the table twice, so maybe there was a Five of Swords, argument, cutting words, maybe an act of betrayal. And you could be deciding to reconcile with this person. And you have a friend or friends or family members who are not in favor of the reconciliation. And for others of you, you either have exited a connection or you're planning to, and this would be for the next connection you get into. There could be people that feel like you're moving too quickly, you just divorced, or you just separated, you're not formally divorced, already you're in another relationship, or that person is not divorced yet and you're already in a relationship. There's something like that here at play. So let's begin to clarify. I have the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Wands. So I see you here taking action towards a particular direction with someone in mind. You're passionate about this person. There's mutual attraction. And I feel like you're looking back at these naysayers. It's like they're trying to get your ear, or they're trying to get in your ear to tell you not to do this. Queen of Cups to the Six of Cups. You don't have to be a queen. You could be a king. It doesn't matter. Obviously, you're not a water sign, but this indicates to me that you love this person. There's a deep, profound love. Even if you just met them, with that Six of Cups, you're going to feel like you've known them forever. They feel like a kindred spirit, and your heart is ready for love. So whether it's a new person and you're pursuing this relationship, or it's your current person, maybe you're staying in the relationship or revitalizing the relationship, there's communication here from at least one other person who's not too happy that you're doing this. You see this person as your wish fulfillment. You either share a home with them, or that's something you would like to have with them again in the future when you meet them. And that Four of Pentacles to the Six of Swords, it's like you're very stubborn with this. I want to be with this person. I don't care what you have to say. I am moving forward with this individual. I'm holding on to them. They're holding on to me. We are moving forward. Page of Wands to the Four of Wands. We're either going to get married, or we're renewing our vows, or we're reconciling, or I'm going out on this date. It's like you want to discover the possibility of forever with this person. Knight of Wands. Clarify that, Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you want to soar. You want to move forward. And waterproof. I think that's what you'll need to become. You're going to have to safeguard your energy from a person or people either on your side or the person's side who do not want the two of you to come together. Knight of Wands here. One more shuffle. Thank you. These tend to be very specific, so if it's not your message, it's okay. Just, check another placement. Knight of Wands is clarified by Temperance. Knight of Swords, there's a communication. There's the Ten of Wands. Burdensome communication, Ten of Swords. Now, I don't know your individual story here, okay, with this Knight of Wands energy. So I'm going to give you a couple of different messages I'm receiving, and obviously only take the ones that apply to you. For some of you, you had a Ten of Swords moment with this person. There was an act of betrayal that took place here. And it very well could be you are choosing to reconcile with this person. You're looking to alchemize this connection, bring these two cups of love back together again. And you have someone here who's communicating to you that they think you're making a mistake. And this communication is very burdensome for you to hear and to absorb, because you want to reconcile with this person. For others of you, you're separating, or you are separating from this person, and the person that you're separating from or have separated from are going to have an issue that you're moving forward with someone new, because it's happening on the heels of your ending with them. And then I have a third group of you where you're single, you're moving forward in a connection, and there's someone here in particular who does not like this person. So let's see if we can find out more. Yeah, look, Ten of Swords, Death, and there you are, Devil. You're choosing to open up your heart after an ending. I had an ending with this person, we're reconciling, or this relationship ended, I'm getting into another one, I'm single and I'm moving forward with this person. You're making the choice to move towards this Two of Cups. A past person, your current person, a new person. There's someone here who is not liking it. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. And like I said, it could very well be the ex. I remember when I married my first husband, only husband, since divorce. And his ex-wife had remarried. She married the gentleman that she actually cheated on him with, cheated on Tony with. And here you go, 3 years later, I enter the picture. I wasn't involved. I wasn't an affair partner. I didn't know him while he was married to her or anything. And we started dating for about 3 months. We were dating, and I was living in Florida. He was living here in New Jersey. And he was like, I can't leave. I'm an only child. I have elderly parents, but would you like to move to New Jersey? And I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I was like 21, 20, 22 at the time. I was like, yeah, okay. So I moved to New Jersey, which is, native territory for me. I was born and grew up here. And his ex-wife did not like it, even though she had remarried the person that she essentially cheated on him with. She was like, this is too soon. I can't believe that you would do this. We've got kids. And he was like, so what? You married my ex-best friend that you had an affair with. Like, you were pregnant with his kid while you were married to me. And you're concerned that I have Jen moving in 3 months after I met her? Like, what is the relevancy here? But she was very bitter and very like, how dare you? So it could be something like that. Your ex, their ex, has a problem with the two of you coming together. Let's see if we can get more info for you. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have Judgment. You have the Queen of Swords. And you have the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you have the Devil. Yeah, you have someone here who does not like that you're entering this connection. And the reason why they don't like it, they either feel that this person has the potential to take advantage of you, which maybe in that case, you want to hear them out because in that respect, it looks like they're coming from a place of concern. For others of you, they feel like, well, if you start dating this person, you're going to have less time for them. Like this could be a child of yours and you're in a relationship. Maybe you're talking about taking it to a higher level of commitment and your kids are like, whoa, wait a minute. If you start dating this person or they move in or you buy a house together or you get married, it's less time for us. It's maybe less money for us when you pass away one day and there's inheritance to be doled out. So take the message how it resonates to you. There's definitely someone here who feels the need to be judgmental towards you and your connection, either because it is coming from a place of concern because they think this person might take advantage of you, or two, they feel like this person would take time or love or money away from them because you would now be investing in this connection. Six of Swords. I see you doing this anyway. Your future self is telling you to do this anyway. Now, obviously, if you are in an abusive relationship, this is not your future self telling you to stay in it. What your future self is telling you to do is to trust your intuition. Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen in tarot. And if you truly love this person and you can see a future together, and you're willing to reconcile or take them back or move the relationship forward or date this person, do it cautiously with that Moon to the Six of Swords. But don't stop yourself from doing it because of what one person in particular is saying here. They could be an air sign. They don't necessarily have to be. Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords here. Very heavy on the air between that Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Strength card, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is that Eight of Wands. So this is this person communicating to you. This has the potential to become an argument. Lower vibrational Leo energy with that Strength card there to the Five of Wands. Could be someone who's very much in their ego. Now, again, it could be coming from out of a place of concern. Capricorn, I love you. This person has cheated on you 15 million times. I don't want to see you get your heart broken again. I know you love them, but I don't think it's a good idea you get back together. It could be coming from a place of concern, but it's also coming from this place of ego, of like, I know what's best for you. You don't know. I know. For others of you, this is just someone who does not like your person. They think you're moving on too quickly. They think you're moving on too quickly, or you're moving the relationship forward too quickly. Clarify the Moon. Clarify the Moon. Sometimes I do see the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords in a reading like this as an ex. So it's possible for you it's your ex or their ex. The Moon card is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands again. Knight of Wands, Temperance. Getting a lot of repeating cards here, and I'm using two separate decks. So this is communication to you from this person. They're not hesitating to say this. And in the after tower deck, the Two of Swords, there's no decision. So this person is speaking off the cuff, speaking their mind, speaking what they feel is their truth. They do not want you to engage in a relationship with this person. Either it's, like I said, it's too soon, or they think this person will take advantage of you, or resources they feel should be allocated for them will now be given to another. Four of Wands, Page of Wands. I see you, your future self is telling you to do this, but to do it slowly. Page of Wands is slow. It's a minor arcana card to the Fool card. So before we take the full leap of faith, to go slow. Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, so go slow with this. Ace of Wands, that is the truth. And the Magician. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. There is something here about you going slow with this. Not so much because of what this person is saying, but for yourself. Go slow. Get time to, to know this person or to heal the connection. Tell me about the Page of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles, go slow. Seven of Swords, so you don't make a mistake. And the Sun card, bottom of the deck, the Empress. So whether it's reconnection, staying in this connection and taking it to a higher level, like maybe moving in together, getting married with the Four of Wands, or dating someone new soon after, the other relationship has ended. It's just telling you to go slow. In the After Tower deck, the Seven of Swords does not mean betrayal or deceit. It actually means someone who's moving forward and does not want to step into a trap, does not want to make a mistake. So your future self is saying, just go slow to make sure you're doing the right thing, to make sure you end up in the sun, abundantly happy with this person. Don't rush into the relationship or rush into the reconnection because you want to show them that they're wrong and you're right. Like, don't let ego come into play. You like this person, you love this person, you want to reconnect or move the relationship forward. That is for you to do, but just go slow. You don't have anything to prove to this person. Move forward because your heart and your intuition is calling you in that direction. Nine of Cups to the Four of Wands. I think you are in the pursuit of happiness and you feel that this person is your happiness. You have the Six of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you have the World card. And that's clarifying that Nine of Cups. So yeah, you feel like being with this person or being with this person again will be like this whole new chapter of your life. There's happiness here. We can build a future together. There's victory here. Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Four of Wands. Again, another World card. The Queen of Wands and the Fool. Wow. Right back to back, basically. Your future self is telling you to move forward with this connection again. Not because this person is your person. Notice we got nothing on this person. Let's see if we can find out more about this person. Yeah, not to move. Your future self isn't saying like this is the one. This is just saying if you're going to move forward with this person, whoever they are, do it because you love them, because your intuition is guiding you in that direction. Don't do it out of pride. Don't do it out of ego. Don't do it out of wounded ego. Don't do it to keep the person away from someone else or to try to prove this person wrong or because you want to win. Only move forward with this connection. Only soar with this connection because you love this person and you're feeling intuitively led to be with them. And then whatever the naysayers have to say, let it roll off your back as if you are waterproof. Tell me about the Six of Cups here. What does Capricorn need to know about this person? What does Capricorn need to know about this person? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you need to know about this person? The Death card, the Two of Cups, and Justice. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. This person is either renewing this connection with you or renewing their belief in love. This is someone who wants a fair and balanced connection with you. This is someone who recognizes you as a soulmate. This person wants a new beginning in love, whether it's connecting with you again or remaining connected with you and taking a relationship to a higher level of commitment, or it's a new person that's looking to date you. Again, it's not so much about them. This is about you, making sure you're moving forward with this person because it's coming from a good and genuine place. Not competition, not ego, but love. unconditional divine love. Not wounded love, not wounded pride. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Bottom of that, King of Cups, King to the Queen of Cups. This appears to be your person. This is a very strong soulmate connection. The Six of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. This appears to be your person. Just make sure you're moving forward for all the right reasons. Again, not because you're trying to show off or anything like that. This is your person. Anything else Capricorn needs to know about this person who does not want them connecting with this individual? Anything else Capricorn needs to know about that person? One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. For some of you, this is an ex that doesn't want you to move on, or this person's ex. Or it could be a kid of yours, your side or their side, that does not want the two of you to come together. Because like I said, spending more time on you means spending, less time on them. Or you spending more time on them means you're going to spend less time on your kids. Anything else Capricorn needs to know about this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Chariot, King of Cups shows themselves again. And the Knight of Swords again. This person has something to say about this person connecting or reconnecting with you. And I feel like, let me get a yes or no. If we get a yes, if we get an Ace or a Major Arcana card, that would be a yes. I feel like this person is tied to them. This person is tied to them. I don't think this person is tied to you, but they will make it known to you some way, somehow, about their displeasure, about you being with their mother, father, ex, son, daughter, something like that. Is this person tied to Capricorn's person? Yes or no? Is this person tied to Capricorn's person? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Five of Pentacles. No, they're tied to you. This person is tied to you. Your friend, your family member, your ex, your child. Someone here does not like you coming together with this person. I mean, it's a collective general reading. It's possible for some of you it's on your person's side, but the cards are the cards. So I have to say for the majority of you, the person is on your side that's vocalizing their dislike or their disdain for this person, or they think you're moving too quickly into the relationship. Hold on. Why? Why does this person think Capricorn is moving too quickly, or why does this person not want Capricorn to be with this person? Judgment. Again, twice. What a judgmental little person this is. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Judgment. Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. They just don't want you in this romantic connection. They don't want you to have a new start with this person. Or they don't want you to take this they don't want you to solidify this relationship by taking it to a higher level of commitment. Anything else Capricorn needs to know about why this person does not want them with this other person? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Justice. They don't want you marrying them. Empress. Yep. Yeah, they don't want Ten of Swords. They don't want you to make this future plan or get them impregnated or get impregnated by them or combine families together. They don't want you marrying this person. They don't want you to have any type of legal contract with this person. They don't want you to want to make future plans with this person. They don't want you to choose this person. And they're going to be vocal about it. And your future self is telling you, if your intuition and your heart are leading you in the direction of this person, soar, go for it. Whatever that person has to say, let it roll off your back. Let's get you 3 cards of advice now. Whew. 3 cards of advice here for the Capricorn collective from their future self. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Cups, the Moon, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Move forward anyway. With an open heart, take it slow. Don't allow your fears or your anxieties or your insecurities that this person has, that they're trying to get in your ear. Don't allow that to stop you from moving forward. getting to know this person or becoming reacquainted with this person if this is a past person. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. I think for a lot of you, you're trying to rebuild a connection here with someone. It's not everyone's message. There's that 8 of Wands again, that communication. So your advice is to keep working on this connection. If that is what you are intuitively feeling, again, don't do it out of pride, don't do it out of ego. But there is someone here that does not want the two of you to come together. And just take it slow. And don't allow their fears, doubts, and insecurities to become yours. Open up your heart to this. Communicate with your person and move forward, albeit slowly. 8 of Pentacles, Pentacle energy is slow. So don't meet them on a Friday and you're off to Las Vegas on Sunday. Like, don't do that. But there is something here about, and I also think there's a message here about you telling your person this, that so-and-so does not want the two of you to be together. There's also something about making sure that you're honest with your person, letting them know your mother, your son, you know, whoever, your ex, whoever this is, does not want the two of you to be together, especially if it's one of your children. It's important that your person know this. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Soar, if that's where your heart is leading you to go, and don't allow the naysayers to get in the way between you and the person that you feel is your soulmate. That is what I have for you. If you like that message and it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.